a lot of people ask me, yo, Michael, whenever you talk about United, why are you so pessimistic that the new manager is actually going to help? And at the end of the day, I think Amorim's a good manager. I respect what he's done. He's put a system in place. He's not going to fold to the players, and he's actually going to see who works. And I fully respect that. And that's all good. But I think that there's a few places where he could fall down, unfortunately. I think one of them is the fact that he dropped Rashford. I think that's great. That's amazing. But I think if you notice, he's rotated pretty much every player. But Bruno Fernandes is still in the lineup. He's been in pretty much every single lineup. And United haven't looked that great with him. I think the goals, especially the goal against Man City, that penalty, kind of covered up his overall performance. But in general, I feel like he, along with Rashford, was a very, very big problem. And I think with him possibly playing for Sporting before, being the club captain, being Portuguese as well, I feel like maybe Amorim feels like he's got some sort of alliance to him for some reason. And he hasn't dropped him yet, but I think he could be his downfall, so he needs to really look out for that. And as well as that, I think he needs to be careful with these home games, man. Obviously, he's lost now to Nottingham Forest, conceded 3. Lost to Bournemouth, again, conceded 3. You've got Wolves away today, which is going to be a tough game, which we'll probably lose that, maybe draw, because it's Wolves' first game under their new manager. And then you've got Newcastle, who Isak has just scored a hat-trick. You've got Newcastle in a few days at Old Trafford. Now, if Amorim loses 3 Premier League Old Trafford games in a row, regardless of if you're Amorim in or Amorim out, let's be honest, the common fan is going to start to kind of question, like, damn, we're conceding a lot of goals at home. We're losing all of these games. We're struggling against teams that you would expect United of old to beat. What's kind of going on? So it's kind of down to the fan base, like, are you guys ready to suffer?